Great, ladies. I'm glad to see that you're stretched out, warmed up, have your jewelry off for your safety. What we're going to go into now are some escape techniques. Whether you're attacked in a parking garage or in a domestically violent relationship, these techniques will give you your escape. Let's first start off with an escape step. We're going to take this foot back. There we go. That's going to bring all of our vital organs to the side. Now let's create space. Vital organs back, 2 steps back. Excellent.
We went to LA and met with Carrie Rizzo, who made a career out of teaching moms how to get back into shape.
Non-threatening. That's right. Escape, vital organs to the side, 2 steps back, no. Now let's begin a wrist release. When I'm grabbed at the wrist, what I've got to be able to do is understand that where this thumb is my exit. I'm going to twist my wrist, bring it down, escape, step back, no. So I've already broken the cycle because I'm resisting.
I personally have 2 kids. I have a 19-month-old, Garen, and a 4-year-old, Sydney, and I'm married, my husband, Rick. I've always thought that women should be independent, strong. My mom was anything but, so I kind of took the opposite track. My mom ended up dying at the hand of a man with domestic abuse. So I think a history of that, as well as me becoming a mom, made me want to help women create themselves into strong, independent entities that their children could admire, rather than just being a mom. I found out how difficult it is to stay in shape, find a place to work out with your kids, and started after the kids. We have on-site daycare, so moms can come here and work out and have their kids right on-site, and nobody does what we do. Kids see their moms working out, and that's just the way that it is. Especially girls will be able to see, you know, this is just what women do. Women work out, women stay healthy, women stay inspired. They have conversations with other women. They're not just changing diapers and changing bottles, they do other things as well. And the conversations that we have here are some of the only intellectual conversations that the moms have, because they spend all the other time with their children. So I thought that it would be a great avenue. I thought it would work, and it has.
I met Carrie 2 years ago. I have a 2-year-old son and a 5-month-old daughter. After my son was born, I was very frustrated. When I went in to deliver him, I weighed 240 pounds. I had gained about 65 pounds during my pregnancy. And I used to be an athlete in college, so I was really out of shape. I came in, I met with Carrie, and I remember the first thing she told me, she said, "So what's your goal weight?" And I said, "Well, what's my goal weight, or what do I think is realistic?" And she said, "You know, you need to change your thinking right now. What's your goal weight?" So my goal weight became what my high school weight was. I started working out with Carrie. It was great because she had the on-site daycare. I could bring my son in. I brought him in at 6 weeks old. It's a small daycare. It was good. I didn't worry about him getting sick in there. I could see him. He was right there. I ended up losing about 35 pounds of body fat, but from the day I walked in for my son, I lost about 75 pounds overall. And my body was just different. You know, weight training is a completely different thing. I've always had pretty good cardiovascular fitness, but adding in the weights really changed my metabolism and just my entire body.
We absolutely have a lot of exercises that we do with moms postnatal. We bring them in, we do a fitness test. We measure their abdominal strength. We also measure the finning. So say a woman gets pregnant, her abdominals are like this, a 6-pack. It's underneath there, regardless of what people think. Your muscles first spread and then they kind of fin. And then during pregnancy they're finned, so there's room for the baby. And after pregnancy they start to come back down. But unless you do proper abdominal exercises and pelvic floor strengthening, they will never come back down to flat. So we teach moms exercises to do to strengthen pelvic floor, so incontinence doesn't happen. It happens often with moms just because of thinning of the abdominal muscles and the weakness in the pelvic floor. So moms can have flat 6-pack stomachs. I would say that as a trainer and as a mom and as a friend to almost every single one of my clients now, I think that training and having that one-on-one contact gives a woman a voice, gives them something to talk about. I don't know how many times women come in and talk about things that are going on in their lives. Their child doesn't sleep, they got no sleep, their child's sick, their husband did this, he's not helping. So it is absolutely a venue to vent and to just get feedback and say that you're normal, whatever you're going through is normal.